Hello and welcome. It's time for a bit of Genshin Impact, or at least we're going to try. We'll see how long Mediacom lets us do so. Ah, yes. And we're... Oh, hey, what do you know? It reset. I was not aware that was resetting today. So maybe we'll do that. But first, we need to go get our expedition and then start our stuffs. Maybe we'll do the event today. Hey, Mika, how's it going?
It's a nice day, but I can't seem to shake this strange feeling.
Hopefully our internet survives long enough. It's been terrible lately.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Like, even T-Mobile has been failing. It's kind of impressive. But I've been keeping up with all the daily stuff, but there have been days where, like, I go to do my daily stuff, and my my latency is over 300 milliseconds, and it's absolutely insane. But right now it's doing fine. Alright, so the spell pass. Yeah, we still have all of that. Deep contemplation. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll work on the event. Seems like a good idea. Waterborne poetry. You hear that Monsa and Liwei are hosting a joint event and decided to take a look. Go to the Longshu Inn. Okay. Man, it finally got cold here. Took, you know, until almost the end of October. But I'll take it. Woke up this morning, it was 50 degrees in my house. Sounds about right. Hey, it's Venti in Hutao. Look at that.
Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? We were just talking about you. This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
That's oddly specific, Hutao.
It's been too long.
Doing good in class, getting ready for work. Well, hopefully it ends up being a pretty good day at work for you.
I can see it in your eyes.
Never a dull moment on this Tevat trip.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. What were you talking about before we got here?
But also last week I ended up renovating my neighbor's bathroom for him, which was not
We were
the plan.
about one certain
I was only supposed to be there for, like,
and how two's company
advice and
was
help.
three's a
I ended up doing
crowd.
pretty much the whole
The
work.
inseparable duo tore around to that, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces
Oh man,
of
look at that.
8
It's already
and
failing.
countless
That
other
didn't take long.
treasures.
We're 3 minutes in.
They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
What the? It just gets worse and worse.
3 minutes is as long as you were
Certainly
able to
may
go
attend the
Mediacom.
grand
That's
banquet at
impressive.
Stonegate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of 1 speech each what this event is about?
It's a poetry festival.
Correct! It's a poetry gala, and Mondstadt and Liwei are hosting it together. Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Who here during the Lantern Rite?
I like how it's trying to catch up for the fact that it was failing. It went up to 20 megabits per second there.
I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste. You know, it's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit.
YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience
It
buffering.
took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but
Hopefully it's
eventually,
stabilizing out now.
in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to successfully organize the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
Bit of a weird name.
A bit of a long name,
Liwei's
Utah.
poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With 2 nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun. and a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another. Hu Tao and I will be the co-hosts
Hu
for this
Tao.
poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities
Have I been?
of Liyue
Oh.
poetry for very long, so
I think I have a package.
please forgive
I've
my
been doing all right.
vocal performance
Very
just
sore
now.
the past few days
You
because
got it all,
of
Venti.
renovating a bathroom.
You followed my lead
Small
most
bathroom,
excellently.
moving 8-foot sheets of drywall
You
and plywood.
flatter me.
Not fun.
Well,
Or,
this
you know,
sounds like
moving a whole
fun.
tub in there
Let's
too.
get involved.
Forsooth, I am wont to dabble in verse. Sure, I'm looking forward to everyone's poems.
Oh, Paimon's sure you'll be amazing. Remember that time in
I like how the
Liyue
second
when
I
Paimon
go
gave me
to
the first half of a
turn his
couplet?
camera on, he
Wind
runs off.
rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away.
Alright, yep, so mail is there. But the sea of clouds. Clouds always return.
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this. Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little.
Alright, so basically you guys are here to discuss
Yeah,
the
essentially a
activities
5
for
by
the
10
poetry
bathroom.
gala, right?
Stripped it down to studs.
Looks
New
like
plumbing,
little
new
Paimon's brain is
tub
getting a
pan, or
wrinkle
new shower
two.
pan,
You guessed
new
it so
new walls, new
effortlessly,
drywall, new flooring.
but-
Take the toilet out,
I
new
still guessed
put the
it
toilet back
wrong.
in. Same toilet.
Huh?
New vanity.
Wait,
Redo all the plumbing
Paimon
for that.
Huh?
We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
If you were to pay someone, it probably would have been a
I
job of
already
about
told you.
$8,000
I'm
or
not
so.
Shao, you're here too.
Never having penned a verse
Ended up
myself,
doing it essentially for
how
free.
could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides,
We did, just a
afflicted
little
with
bit.
karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which
You know, I
must
gave him a
avoid.
couple of tasks to do
As you
whenever
well
I
know.
wasn't there, and every
Hey,
time he
now,
managed to screw
there's
something
a
up.
first time for
It's kind of
everything,
impressive.
right? We all start
Isn't that right,
from
Is?
itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely
Staring
as
at
a
me.
cloud
You're cute though.
in
You know
no
that?
time.
You're adorable.
And you don't even have to join us in person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on. But at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's
Since I was
plenty
leaving
of
all of the
fun
cocking to
activities
him,
get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk
Sounds like
and
me.
check things out.
Besides, with the renowned traveler
But yeah,
here,
since he was in charge of all the
what is
caulking
there
and
to
sealing, I said, okay, here's this part of it you need. Join us, it'll be fun. He said, you want Redguard. It's a
Consider it.
water sealing membrane. Essentially like a liquid rubber you put on. He said, go 36 inches out.
It's nearly
Go
time.
36 inches
Why don't
out,
you
that will
walk up to the
guarantee
venue and take a look around?
that if
Like,
any
your
water
friend
comes out of the
should have
shower,
arrived by
because it
now.
will,
Yes, that's right.
it won't damage the floors,
Venti
won't
and
damage
I
the walls,
still need to
and
discuss the poem for
lead
the
to
opening
mold and rot.
ceremony. So, we'll catch up
So
with you
I left
later.
him to do that one
Plus,
night.
our Adeptus
I come back the
friend
next morning, it's
might
30
need
inches out.
A bit more
I was like,
convincing. We'll see if
what
we
happened
can
here?
coax him
Like,
down.
that's the simplest task. That's why I was asked 10 times from doing it right. Hey, that's fine. If you ask, that means it's gonna get done right. It's if you don't ask and you just do it and you mess it up. So, like, I told this dude, I said, okay, here's the line. I put a line on the wall. I put an arrow to the line. I wrote Redguard on the wall. I said, okay, put your Redguard to this line. And he did not do that. So, with it, he put it 30 inches out. At 30 inches, it's pretty much useless. It just barely goes past the shower pan. So, like, it doesn't stop anything.
Wow, it's so
Like,
lively.
water's still going to get on the drywall and it's still going to cause issues.
People here
It's
already.
still going to cause rot and mold.
And a lot of them are familiar.
I mean, that makes sense. Especially if it could be something that could
Look
cause
who's
a
here.
pretty big issue, like
This
having your
poetry
floor rot
fest
out from
seems
under
to
you.
have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
But if you ask questions, all is well. You make sure everything gets done properly
I was
by
actually
asking
heading into the
questions and
mountains
going
to
through.
train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes
Yeah, I
who
give-
have come
I give
from
it that
far and
bathroom
wide. Surely,
2 years
you
at
must
best
be
before it
curious
rots out.
as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was
Because
able
of
to
his
lift such
caulking
heavy
skills
objects like they were
and the
but
fact
a
that he didn't
feather.
Are you talking about
put the red
Noelle?
guard as far as needed.
Yeah, she's super
And I know that between him and his
Well,
kid
since you are
and
so
kid's
well
girlfriend,
acquainted,
keep in mind the kid's
could we
22.
trouble you to introduce us later?
It's
Okay,
going to end badly.
fine. But don't
I'm
forget
about to leave
to
soon
help
for
me
work,
with my
so I'm putting on
investigation
some
like you
music.
promised. That's the only
Well, I
reason
appreciate it. I
agreed
hope
to
you have a
come at
wonderful
all.
day. We'll see how long we're able to go with Mediacom.
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond.
Relax, dear
Dear
Paimon.
Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Okay.
Talk to everyone. All right, well, we can do that. As audio is about to get really crazy for a sec. There it goes.
Diona! Traveler in Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here. Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially
Yes,
asked
quit
to
licking your
attend
paw.
this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry. You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it. Of course I hate it, but it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all. Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know. Huh? How do you figure that?
Magic, obviously.
All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can create the most disgusting concoctions imaginable.
Diona, you're terrible.
Nobody will ever buy wine from
Just so you
Mondstadt again. Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result. Just you wait. I ain't about to mess this up.
Well, good luck out there.
Are you gonna write some poetry with us too?
No.
Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself.
There we are.
You should join in. It'll be fun. Fine, if I have time.
Trim off the excess cuticle here. All right, and who's our last one that we have to talk to? Ah, Mika Noel.
Noel!
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
I should just like clip the sound of her saying Mika, and anytime you come up in chat, just spam the button.
Thinks it sounds weird?
Are you here as Mondstadt's representatives?
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that. We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue. But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and
'Cause
chairs
Noelle's
here
a
from Mondstadt by
beast.
herself.
She's an absolute
She's
unit.
a true knight.
Oh,
Isn't
no,
that right,
that's just
Ez?
not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as Sir.
What?
No.
Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
You'll make him feel
I
awkward.
feel like these two could keep this up all day.
Oh, they definitely
Anyway, Master Jin
100%.
did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can.
could. Finally,
But I haven't
finally
written
getting some
much
power
poetry
back to my
before,
batteries. Thank
so I'm
God.
not sure if I'll fit in.
I actually have
Been like
the
running
same
on fumes the
concern.
past like week. The important thing is just to participate. There's a first time for everything.
Plus, you won't be alone. We're joining too. The
Like,
Travelers
been
are
breaking
really
even
good
every day,
writers, you know.
just trying not to use any
Really?
power.
In that case,
And
we'll
I've been
try
needing to
our
wash my
best
sheets
too.
since
Perhaps
Thursday. Let's be
the
honest. I
challenge
usually
of
do it
writing
Friday morning.
poetry is a
But
rite
you know,
of
with working
passage
more and all
all who
that,
wish
it
to
tends
qualify
to
as a knight
get
must
gross,
eventually
like sheets do.
face.
I've had to wait because I haven't had enough energy to actually run the dryer until today. So they're in the washer. They will be in the dryer in about 35, 40 minutes.
Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
I'll teach you both. We'll write together. You tell it's busy. Complete the mysterious... We'll tell her to stop. Tell her I don't care. Go to quest. Okay, so I just straight up can't do it? Mysterious Wangxing Parlor. Yet the butterfly flutters away. I guess we're doing this. Okay. Every time. That was good, man. I don't want to climb. I'm trying to do the event, but I can't. I'm not doing it that way. Because again, there's always a quest.
Time to go.
I actually ran into this quest a while back. Damn it. Doing alright. I was about to make dinner. What's on the menu for dinner tonight? I need to make my sandwiches for lunch, actually. Instead of playing video games.
Director!
Welcome back.
Director! There's a ghost after me!
Oh?
Oh?
Don't get too excited. These are
Eat
clients,
salads?
not
I mean,
ghosts.
I've had some pretty awesome salads.
Exactly. We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite right either.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Funeral. Oh, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhangli is a consultant there.
Tomato, cucumber, onion, olive oil, green peppers, and fettuccine cheese.
Oh,
Not
you know
bad.
Zhang Li?
I usually
Well,
add some more fruit to it. You
a
know,
lot of
strawberries,
explaining.
blueberries.
I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the
pineapple.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well,
Then add a meat on top. You
trifling
use
matters
a
having to
chicken
do with
or a
mortality.
tuna. Not tuna, salmon.
a satisfying trade to be in,
Yeah,
though.
definitely not
And
tuna.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
Yeah, I don't think we fall into the client category.
Yeah, if we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of
Yeah,
mine.
because eventually we're all gonna die.
Sooner or later.
But what fruit would you
That's
go with?
dark. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner. But be sure to book the right date.
Just gets
Pro
expensive
tip,
keeping the fruit on hand.
It is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when
Hey,
your
Garen.
big date comes.
How's it going, man?
Whoa! Slow down! That's... you...
I'm
There's
really
a lot
surprised
to
I didn't get
unpack
auto-censored. That all sounded very bizarre. Is everyone at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a weirdo? Yes.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more
That's how
issues
it's
in the
dropped
near
so far.
Wangsheng Funeral
Right now it seems to be
Parlor,
stable, but
Wuwang
3
Hill,
minutes in it
funeral.
started to drop out.
What more is there to
so
say? These three belong in the same
Seems to have
sentence.
stabilized for now, so hopefully we get like a nice 2 hours in.
You
We'll see how it
two, on the
goes.
other hand, have no
But it
business
has not been
coming to
going well
Wuwang
for
Hill. You being here is not normal.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
30 seconds of stretching, we can do that. Actually, I need to stretch out my neck, something crazy. I'm here on an adventure.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild.
This
Then
seems like
you
the
are
perfect
one
time
of
to
our
do it,
distinguished clients.
since we're stuck in,
Wood,
you know,
to be
cutscene hell.
precise.
Wood? What do you mean?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked. Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will
Having to
ultimately
point to this
benefit
more
not only
times.
them, but also me.
Oh, always fun. Really need to work on my flexibility more. Charming, how subtle of you.
Oh, touched a nerve, did
I used to be able to do all my
I'd have
splits and
thought
everything,
any
and now I
adventurers
can't.
who dare come here would be used to conversations like this. Anyway,
Years
I have
of
a favor to ask.
gymnastics. I'm still moderately
Recently,
flexible.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
I don't really want to take part in your business. What's in it for me?
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
We're looking for someone.
Yeah, when I was working on the...
But nobody
So
seems to
I
have a clue
renovated my
where
neighbor's
they are.
bathroom for him.
This
Wasn't
seems like
supposed to be me
something
doing the
right
work,
up my
but
alley.
that's a whole other
I can
rant.
even inquire
Pulled
with
muscle
the
right
ones
here on
who
my
no
trap.
longer speak
So
for
it feels
you.
lovely.
You see?
Probably still another few
Helping
days
me
before
will be
it's
worth your
healed.
while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor
I
and do
was
some
doing the
business.
event, but Hutao's stuck in her own little world of bullshit over here, so...
Longshun Funeral Parlor. The one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume she's still involved. Oh, no. Hey, we can actually do it now. Cool. Don't care about her event.
She's a weird one.
Always. That's what she's good at. Hopefully I don't get stuck by other cutscenes. Yeah, maybe we can do the Spiral Abyss today, too.
Time to go.
Because it reset, apparently.
Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Benches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest
Very cool.
anxiously
Just giving you up to
root.
play some games.
Welcome
makes me
one
very
and all
angry
to
tonight.
this festival of poetry.
Still having issues with the one that you had?
Organized by Liyue and Mondstadt.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
I like how there's just
We're
this
your
massive
hosts,
lizard on the stage.
Liyue's versemonger of the darkest alleys, Hutao.
Do you have one picked out already that you want?
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard. The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic
Giant
exchanges
lizard.
between our two nations.
Just chilling, doing
So
lizard
please,
stuff.
have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest.
One of these days, I should
So
probably just sell
please
my
enjoy
laptop.
this
I don't use it
poetry fest.
at all.
I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels.
Just build a
from
small mini
first-time
computer
rhymers
for
to
Dance
seasoned
Dance Revolution, and
songwriters.
that's it.
If you ask me, the most important thing you can
Man,
bring to
YouTube
writing
got so
poetry is
angry with that
authenticity.
with that
That
DDR
means
stream I did.
Deep down,
Man.
all the thoughts and
I think I got
feelings
like
you
6 or
usually
7
hide away
copyright
or
strikes on
struggle
that
to
one.
express, and putting them into words.
That's what I
Just right
expected.
from the heart,
That's why I haven't been
whatever
doing
form
it.
you like.
Hey there.
To help
You
everyone
got new
really
Vlink? Very nice. How many
publish
pulls
and
did it
enjoy
take?
themselves to the fullest. Venti and I have carefully prepared a
I have this one for
themes
2 years and it's falling
to
down to
be
pieces.
revealed over the course
That's
of
not very long at
3
all. I've had
days. Let's
my
get right
my
to
gaming
it.
laptop
The
since
first theme is Riddle Me
2017,
This.
and it's still going strong.
Solving
Works
riddles,
great.
huh?
You don't know?
Interesting.
Well, have you been
It's
enjoying
actually
him
a
so
pretty
far?
Good choice for a warm-up activity.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game.
Oh, lovely.
Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them. We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative
Definitely the
juices
event.
flowing.
Free play
And
catalyst weapon
remember,
looks so good on.
whoever guesses
Oh,
the
I didn't
most
realize we got a
riddles
catalyst for this.
correctly will get a prize.
From this event?
And with that, the neighboring,
Neighboring
nation's
Nations
congenial
Congenial
poetry,
Poetry
Gala
Gala.
has officially begun.
That's a lot of words. The NNCPG. View the first poetry riddle. Bye, lizard.
We couldn't cajole Adeptus Shao in the end. He said he'd take a peek from the peaks.
This event?
but
Okay, nice.
That was all he'd agreed to.
I'll have to see what it
It's
does.
a real shame.
I actually managed to pull him after 23 or 24 pulls, which was awesome, but not exactly planned because I wanted to try and get C6 official. But I pulled him after only like 3 pulls. I was like, oh, well, that's not ideal. So we've got him. I haven't really used him. Lower. I'm so confused right now. Oh. This was not gaming. It's for office, and you want better processor and better video one. Can understand that.
How far the flowers roam.
I actually have
A
to.
visitor asks
Oh, I should probably like pay attention to this.
for a dream beyond the sky.
I'm actually about to help someone pick out new laptops for their office because their software they use, even though it's incredibly
just read
simple,
that
has
one
severe
too.
memory leak, and it's not
Leo's
optimized at all.
poems
So it's
seem
just
pretty
tanking their poor
difficult to
computers.
grasp.
Their crappy Lenovo laptops.
Dreams, sky. Is it talking about some kind of bird?
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high.
In a nutshell, yes.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon.
Hope to eventually get C6
It
Sing
looks
Show
like
and
I
have
still
C6
have a lot
Fiona.
of learning to do.
Nice. I actually C6 my Sing Show a couple months ago, or last month. It was last month. I was able to buy his last one from the Paimon's bargain shop
I
or
know
whatever it is.
exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local
And
customs
Diona,
without
I
even
also
realizing
C6,
it.
but I got Fischl, I think, one more constellation, so she might be C2, C3 at best. But I can't justify spending the primos
Something that flies
just to try and get a
high and
4-star
far.
character.
Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
Oh, that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the
I
wind.
did not.
But maybe we're
Did
missing
they actually
something.
say his name? Because I have
Can't be
no idea
that
how to
easy.
pronounce that.
After all, it's a riddle
Is
from
it like
Liyue.
Rothsley?
What would their equivalent
It's a
of
terrible
the
name.
dandelion be? If there even is one. What do you think, traveler?
Yeah, dandelions sound great.
Great. Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
The important thing is that it's authentic.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes
Isn't he going to
sense and
be
reflects our perception of the
cryo
poem, then perhaps
catalyst?
there are no wrong answers.
Well, no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's go look at the next one.
Oh yes, I want to see.
I don't
if
think I'll
there's
be
any
pulling on his
Mondstadt
banner.
Style riddles.
I'm not sure yet. I mean, I didn't really plan to pull on Nouvelet as well. Nouvelet, but I was like, well, maybe I can get lucky and get my Fischl up.
Oh, this
And it would just be
handwriting
convenient
is
if I also got, you know, the
I
character. But then I got him after
have
23, 24
one
pulls. I was
a
like,
square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I passed through the
okay, Paimon, please stop reading. I
Well,
hate
Paimon's
everything about you right
learning
now.
From that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning. of
Listening to her
riddles,
read was
or you'll fail to plumb their
just
depths.
painful.
Huh? So have you got any ideas, Shinjo?
Well,
Singcho just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
So yes,
Oh, so this is Shincho's riddle. You
It's a
know,
book,
Paimon was
yeah.
expecting you to write something a little more elegant.
this festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Hey, not bad.
man, I really need to like get a massage or
So,
something.
buddy,
This is.
does that mean you can tell your
terrible.
old pal Paimon the answer on the sly? Or...
I would say see a physical
Not a
therapist,
chance.
but having
You'll have
dated
to
one
wait
for
the
2 years, I
answer
can
to
tell you
be
that
revealed,
that won't
just
help.
like everyone else.
Meanie.
If that's how you feel, why don't
For
you
2
try
years, you
and
couldn't fix
stump
this
me with
muscle.
a riddle of your own?
She tried.
Maybe Paimon will. We'll see who's
Maybe
got
she just wasn't as
two.
good as she thought she was.
Traveler, you'll
Hard to
help
say.
Paimon come up with a
I don't
riddle,
know.
right?
Gladly.
At least you're nice to Paimon.
Paimon, you're just
Then I look
emergency food.
forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Prepare to get stumped.
Every time Paimon opens her mouth, I just want nothing to do with it. And yes, Paimon is now an it.
Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle, Paimon really doesn't have any clue how. Let's start by reading a few more of other
So the other
people's
day I had to
translations.
I had to sand some drywall, so I grabbed my mask because you don't want that.
I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest.
It sounds like a chair.
Is this talking about some kind of animal?
It's probably a chair.
It's a chair.
Thank you, Diona.
Huh? Diona, how did you guess it so quickly? Wait, were you the one who wrote it?
Maybe.
No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head. I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws.
I mean, that's fair. Also ruins the chairs.
So a riddle needs to have a bait and switch. Are you trying to write one? Yep, and thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one.
Paimon's gonna be terrible, isn't it?
Maybe I should try to come up with
Yes.
one too.
So I was standing drywall, so I had to grab my mask.
All right,
And I've just left my
Paimon's
mask in my shed because I don't use it when I do woodworking.
Do you want to know the answer?
No.
No need.
And I didn't think of where I left my mask. I left it on my generator. No big deal, right?
Well, looks like it's time to carry
I left
on
it
with
over
event.
the
We
fill
can
port
regroup with the
for
others.
gasoline.
Sure.
So I put my mask on, and it is just pure gasoline. Instant migraine. So bad. So I definitely need to wash that, change out the
Looks like
filters in it.
everyone's about done
Jeez.
mingling and riddling. Gather round and
Not my
look
bride's
this
choice,
way.
ever.
Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud. If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right.
That's fair.
Now, if
People
there
come with
are
some
no
weird
more
things.
questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise my hand.
Uh-oh. Anxiety's about to happen for poor Mika here.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. Ugh. This riddle is,
Unique.
especially the handwriting. I have four corners, like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. Baked. I pass through the lips, one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your.
So I'm now really curious what Singshou's handwriting looks like.
They drew Shincho's.
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
You brat. It's
Paimon,
pizza. The
you're
answer
special.
is pizza.
It is not pizza.
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind?
Dude, have you ever had a good pizza?
And while I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken,
It is not always
pizza
round.
is
You are wrong.
Round, is it not? Like mora meat?
But eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy makes it easier to face problems that need solving.
I mean, I can't argue with that logic. Pizza is pretty good.
Okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one. Maybe it's some other kind of food. No. Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more intelligent. If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time. What is it? Have you got it?
It's books. They're square and they've got lots of big words baked into them. Every big word that passes through your lips as you read it out makes you smarter. Smarter every day. With Destin.
Bucks! The answer is bucks!
That
You know, they
quicker
could
than
let
I
me say it.
expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
Yay!
Huh? So the answer was bugs? Oh, how did I not get that? Come on, Nika. Concentrate.
This is just painful all around, just so you know. I'm pretty sure this is my personal hell.
Oh, what
One
Paimon
of
meant to
many.
say was that you're awesome at this. Thanks for the point, Traveler.
On to riddle number 2.
I gotta get in there first this time.
High above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Liyue. Oh, it's...
I got it!
Well, then say it.
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant that lives in cold, high places?
Or are they
Nika,
just not gonna
please go
say?
ahead. As a full knight of Favonius, you represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
No, how could I? It was you who thought of it first. You should be the one to guess.
All in the meantime,
My
someone
answer
else
isn't
get it. Just put
necessarily
an hour out.
correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
Nope, no, you didn't.
No, I didn't. You were just before me.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see. How about both of you say your answer at the same time?
My TPU
If
is
you're
supposed to be
both
delivered
right,
today as
you'll
well,
each
isn't it?
get a point.
Oops, didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
How could you?
God. I guess we dragged that out a bit.
Yes, you did.
So Noelle,
Oh, now it's a Reverend
what do you
Wednesday?
say?
Damn it. Oh.
Yes, let's. Our answer is
Cecilia.
Well, they knew it.
Ah, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its
Milka puppy.
exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held
Look
by
at this
many
happy puppy.
Mondstadters to
Happy
be
puppy.
the true wind bloom. Although, since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry. Any other answers?
Nope.
Oh, I can't believe I was wrong. Maybe it's a plant from Liyue.
Is the answer Genshin? The poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude in a high place.
Correct. I wrote this one.
Hello,
Genshin
riddle
was
writer.
the right answer.
Oh, you're an Oceanid.
Oh, Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book.
Why do we have an
once.
Oceanid here?
They definitely fit the
I mean, I
description
guess
of
we're
a
in Liyue,
pure
so it kinda
flower
makes sense.
standing proudly and alone on high. So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well. Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all 3 contestants earn a point.
And Paimon, you just failed. That's all.
Darn it, Shinjo's caught up to Paimon already.
We're only just getting started. It's just one measly
You're
point.
probably right.
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so
Must be Paimon.
floaty? What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
That's Paimon's. They picked Paimon's riddle. Yay!
Is the answer Paimon?
What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle too hard?
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
What? No way! Well, go on then. Tell us the answer if you're so sure.
The answer is Paimon.
Yep.
What?
It's Paimon.
It's definitely
I
Paimon.
was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Me too.
No! You're all completely wrong! How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
Because
Paimon,
it is.
Do you have wings behind your back?
No.
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of Mora and meal expenses.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Glug, glug, glug. Wait. Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again?
Think about it for a moment, sweetheart.
No, you're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up there in the sky?
Sure,
Is that
sure.
so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately. In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
Huh? What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Little shit.
Do you mean it? Can we really add that part?
I can vouch for it.
You think so cute?
Hee hee. How long is this cutscene? This is going for a while.
To announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely adored Paimon.
No one likes you, Paimon. You are just emergency food.
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just
I am
now.
going to go check my laundry, my bed sheets, see if they are ready to go in the dryer. One sec.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Shinto, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter. Oh, didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before?
You still have 28
Let's go
minutes.
ask him about it.
Just plenty of time. Talk to Singshou and Shungu. I had to go so far to talk to them. Oh my god, I just had to like run a marathon.
Hey, you two!
Sit. Sit. All the way down.
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
Seriously?
You want the cookie?
Wow, what is it?
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end
I don't think that I
customized
want that.
service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, you can keep it.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, how are they going to call if they're
To
dead?
what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
What do you mean we? Changyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you. Wasn't he saying something about needing help?
Was he?
Oh, yeah.
Totally missed that.
How about I put it in riddle form?
Don't.
Huh?
Please don't.
Isn't the competition over?
Yes. Thank God.
'Twas like a demon, not demonic.
Literally, it's been like 30
or
minutes of
devil
cutscenes.
devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
Perhaps I should just explain it.
Yeah, maybe you
Basically,
should.
While I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity.
That's pretty vague, my
It was
dude.
floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first, I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it. But none of my methods had any effect
It's
on
actually
it.
really cold in
And
here.
when
I
I
think
went to
drink a
try and get a
smoothie.
closer
Not
look
ideal.
at it and tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body, and if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it.
Get that booty.
It's all my fault. I got overexcited,
Being
and
super
in my
cuddly
haste,
lately,
I didn't
which is
ascertain
wonderful.
its true nature before taking action.
Love the cuddles.
Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus or illuminated beast.
Yes, you did, by
shouldn't
being
blame
yourself.
It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way. Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth.
Ooh,
Any
Pixelate
thoughts,
Pro's out
Nancy?
now. I'll have to take a look at
Have
that.
you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
Why don't you take a guess first, True Cal?
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's
They
not
may
what
pick one
Liyue
up.
would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous. How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
Oh, does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
Close, but no. Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
Part 1 completed. Yay! Thank God. That was literally like 30 minutes minimum of cutscenes. I just want to do the event, man. View game. 100 pace hurling rights. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh. Why'd I do that then? So...
Wherever in this world
do I not get... Oh, okay. I see. Poetry Gala rewards. You can get the Ballad of the Boundless Blue. Energy recharge. Interesting. Alright, well, alright. Let's do this. Poetry Gala. Alright, now we gotta wait.
memories.
He said the next... Oh. Something like this. Confirm. 104, we should be able to also check in for the day. I wish, like, just logging into the game automatically checked you in, but nope.
Wow, everyone got here so early.
Everything's broken. Great.
The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme.
The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing
Holy Love app just
couplets.
completely broke.
Pairing couplets. Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest boars and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms. Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to
Alright,
form
we
a
have now
pair
checked
or
in.
couplet. As long as you take inspiration from the wide
So how long do we
world
think this is
around
gonna take?
you,
Like another
you'll find it's
hour?
not so difficult after all.
give or take?
The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmically. In essence, it's just like most other forms of poetry.
To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an additional component, an inspiration walk.
Inspiration walk?
By inspiration walk, we simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking in the scenery and pocketing any poetic thoughts. Of course, to all our friends, old and new, please be careful while out and about.
Hey there, how's it going, man?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead. And if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one with a smile on my face.
We're just
In short,
watching
please
cutscenes.
roam
Been doing this
freely
for
as the mood takes
pretty much
you.
49
Enjoy
minutes.
The
Gonna keep doing it.
scenery of our two beautiful nations and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry. We will all reconvene here tonight. Traveler, can you round up Singcho, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask
The
of you.
Mondstadt contingent.
Oh, is it that thing
That's
from
just rude.
yesterday?
No problem, buddy. I don't know what's going on.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
I have not been paying attention. You guys are team and briefly describe what's really going on.
So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on your inspiration walk.
Oh,
Are
Chong
you
Yun saying?
sure
Okay.
this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Just really hoping my internet just cooperates for the whole stream, and then I can start streaming again.
Master Gene
So
ordered
for
us
the last
to
like
work
week
with
and a
you
half, my internet has
however
been
we
so
can
terrible
to
that
improve
I can barely even
cooperation.
play Genshin, let alone
Helping each
stream.
other out is exactly
why I
what
haven't
we're
been live.
here for.
Besides,
wonderful.
investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Favonius is also part of our job.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too. Just think of it like an outing with friends. It'll be fun.
No need to feel bad.
The way
No,
I
you
see
should
it,
feel extremely
we should
bad.
just
You should
humbly
feel
accept
guilty
their willingness to
for
help.
wasting our time, Chong Yun.
All right. In that case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your kindness someday.
Now, how about we split into 2 groups for the day?
You mean to cover more ground?
Not just that. Don't forget, this is still part of the Poetry Gala. If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
I mean, that's a fair
That's
point.
True. But how do we decide who goes in which group?
Why don't we draw lots?
Can I be separated from Paimon, please? That'd be
That'll
great.
make things even more fun.
That's all we need.
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd, and I can't think of anything to say to them?
That sounded slightly racist, Mika.
I've got the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first?
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first.
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona,
Well, that's
and
awfully
Chongyun in
convenient
one
that you ended up with Noelle and Sing Show.
Singcho, Mika, and Noelle in the other.
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
Oh, he wants
Then I
that
humbly
Noelle.
place myself at your instruction.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
I also await your guidance.
All right, Chocobo. No need to be so formal, man. Take a
Care,
stroll. That's the
everyone.
plan.
See you all tonight.
So is this whole thing just be rhyming now? Great.
Did anyone forget to bring anything? If not, then let's get going. Dun, 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 dun. Come on.
Wow. Are those ears and tail real? So
Don't
fluffy.
pet her.
All right. Miss Diona, is there some place in particular
She
you would like to
might
go?
scratch you.
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Would you pet Diona? Would you be brave enough? Lead the way, Captain Chongyun.
Captain. Hey, quit messing around.
Cry, oh boy. Oh, Zhao being all moody. Tears Among the Leaves started. Check the quest menu for more details. Talk to Buiz. You know, my daily commission should be done after that. Hey, play that Lord of the Fawn? If I had it, I would. It looks pretty fun. Hey, we got all 4. Nice. Because it didn't just come out like, what, 4 or 5 days ago?
I see everything. Our bond is strong. Hold the line. Hey.
Like, I've seen some gameplay of it, and it looks wonderful. Let's see. Let's pull up Steam real quick. It is... I assume it's $60. Yeah. Legendary pack. Oh, September 18th. That's a little off. Really? I thought it came out like just a few days ago. Wait. Oh, no, that's Liza P. Why did you not give me the game that I selected? Oh, the old one? I've heard the old one was kind of terrible. There we go. October 13th. Yeah, I knew it was only a few days ago. Like, the old one was super jank, supposedly. Hey, Dobby. Oh, changed the username there? How's it going, man?
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
Yes.
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil
It's a
spirits.
legendary pack give you.
Exorcism?
Oh.
I've always
That's
wanted to demonstrate the
I don't like
power
that.
of
They lock
exorcism,
a class
It's a
behind
pity.
a DLC.
I've never
Gross.
actually gotten the chance.
Changyun is 1 in a million. He has
The Last Remnant? I haven't played it, but I am familiar with its
evil
existence.
spirits run and hide. Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
I mean, that's fair. You are kind of a
Physical
fraud.
constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours?
Yeah, something like that.
This is Xiao, an adeptus of Liyue. An adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before. Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
Just call me Shao.
Remnant from the ashes.
So, are you here to train too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the exorcist
Really?
encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here.
Okay, so
I've
I was
already
thinking of a
informed the
different
owner
game,
again.
not...
If you see anything out
Not
of the
that.
ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
I have already
I was thinking
patrolled
of
the
Remnant from
area
the
and
Ashes,
found
not...
nothing amiss.
So let's take a look at this.
Either the anomaly you encountered
While this
was
cutscene
no
plays out
evil
forever.
spirit, or perhaps it already left.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
So, classic turn-based RPG. Wait, come on, inspiration, walk with us.
Yeah, you should come.
You got Nouveau after 85 pulls and lost 52.
Anyways,
Oh,
Don't need to worry.
so I got him in 24 pulls.
I would also be honored if you joined us.
I
at
wasn't
the
even pulling for him
It
per
is a
se. I was
rare
pulling
opportunity, and
for Nouveau.
I have many questions about exercising.
Or I was
evil
pulling for
spirits that
Fischl.
I
I
would like to
wasn't
ask
even
you.
pulling for Nouveau. So just looking at the battle here,
Fine.
it kind of reminds me a lot of Xenoblade
Seems
Chronicles.
like this adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the adepti in Liyue are like this. Team Changyun has a new member!
I mean, I was a little sad because I was wanting to get C6 Fischl, and I only got up to C3.
When did this become my team?
One sec,
Now
quick
that
question
Adeptus
break.
Shao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be...
Don't overthink it. Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients? Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here. I've heard that Liyue's JoeMartinMVC chilies can set your throat on fire. Is that true? I'm gonna mix them into my drinks and give it a try.
Uh-huh. Julian chilies. I'm not sure that would taste very good.
Really? Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
What the...
As well as JoeMartinMVC chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Are those really fit for human consumption?
Diona is such a little shit, isn't
This
she?
is starting to sound like something Shangling would make.
Just rude. So her whole thing is to ambush. Oh, let's get the slime. Condensate. Her whole thing is to. Oh, I do not have my team.
Useless.
Propagate!
Hey there, Gersha. How's it going, man?
This should be enough.
She just
Diona,
wants to
you
sabotage
seem really committed
everything
to,
from Mondstadt wine, so that way people quit buying from
making alcoholic
Duke.
drinks available to people of all tastes.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes
You ready for it?
just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun
Not really?
cherries,
Oh,
then
just
so
gotta study a little
be
bit more.
it.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yeah. Because all my previous efforts have failed.
I would say
Those
study more, but
stinking
really it's not. It's
booze
just a
hounds
practice
not
thing.
only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks.
Got full pack, 100 pulls, Q Tao. Very nice. Congratulations.
How is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile. Surely.
She's essentially going to be making Bloody Marys, let's be honest.
Are you calling me a liar? Well, if you don't believe me, I'll fix you a drink right now. Then you'll see.
No need.
Just you wait.
Oh no. Is she really going to add those Jueyun chilies?
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see. how it
No,
could have
this is
anything to
the
do with her.
event that they just put out,
Unless
what, 2 days ago, I think?
She's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
No.
Yeah, I do want to play Lord of Fallen. I
Since
just
no
don't
trace of the demonic
don't have it right now and don't have the $60 to spare.
Although there are
so
traces of something
soon.
else.
just maybe
something
another
rather
month or so
special.
before I have spare
In
spare
Liyue,
funds.
We might say this child has adeptal affinity.
It's ready. Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Poor Zhao.
Oh boy. Look at that color. Yep. She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
What's wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you? Don't
That's your cop
worry.
out.
There isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good.
Don't force yourselves. And then Zhao just passes
Xiao
out, dies.
downed it in a single gulp.
For Furina, most likely, yeah.
If the Conqueror of Demons drank it, it'd be
Do we know when she's coming out yet?
refuse.
Changyan drank his too.
No.
Gonna be okay.
No, he's not. He's
This
going to die.
drink is
Amazing!
Delicious. It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Shangling's cooking,
I
or
have to
those
see,
drinks Xingqiu makes to
once I
mess
get out of cutscene hell here, how many pulls
It's
I actually
crisp
have.
and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness.
Have
And the
one.
Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture.
Okay. Yeah, sure,
And
have at it,
oh,
man.
the slimes. Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled into a cup. Amazing! Simply unbelievable!
That's right. Slimes are absolutely sublime. Oh, I failed again. But wait, what's gotten into Chongyun? He's been so quiet up until now.
Are you okay?
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more.
One more. Just need one more.
Okay. I think I've calmed down a bit. I'm sorry. I can't believe I let you all see me like that.
It's
fine.
fine. My fault for not checking your spice tolerance first. Oh, looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Changyun are actually kind of similar.
Just kind of.
Xiao? What's wrong?
I'm just waiting for...
Look over there.
He sees something.
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
What? You can see that from over here?
Well, I don't know if I would go that far, but I mean, could happen.
Or it'll get swept away.
They haven't really given us a whole on like what makes an Adeptus. Like, do they have to have some sort of bloodline tied back to? They could only back to the Archons or something.
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons has truly amazing vision.
I mean, that's kind of his thing. The sky that night blossomed with flowers, the stars that night hummed like bees, in search of nectar and of dreams, and we, that night, were as new as the dew, under moonlight flowing like silken honey. Our words sweet as we sat by the spring, but I turned and left you alone, the poem in my heart left unspoken. And since then, the stars do not twinkle, the moon is ice cold. I hide them neath the water, but your tears fall and find them. Not yet, I have not. I just realized it was reset today.
The author is
So hopefully
writing
we
about
will
the
do that
first
today.
time they met their true love.
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Why write a poem on a fallen leaf? The
I mean, why
flowing
not?
waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. This poem would likely have vanished into the void had we
But
not
hopefully we
found
can
it.
36 star it again.
It makes no sense to me.
It doesn't matter if anyone else reads it.
That's true. I've heard Singcho say something similar before. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late, if it can be put on paper, it can be expressed as poetry.
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little.
I think it just reset yesterday.
So, that means that our mystery poet was probably hoping that someone would read it, right? You think? Then should we write a poem in reply?
But we don't know
No.
who wrote it. How can we reply?
Don't do that.
Why not go upstream?
Upstream? Why?
Because
The ink looks
it
fresh.
flows down.
It can't have been written too long ago.
All right.
This
Another
withered
quick
leaf
check and
floated
go
down
see
with
about
the
putting my
current.
sheets in the dryer.
If we
I will
travel
be right
further
back.
upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should be carried down past the original writer.
Cool! Aw, this is so romantic! Communicating with a mystery person using poems on fallen leaves! But
5
how
more
do we
minutes.
make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's
Chongyun,
a way.
why are we doing this, my dude?
Surely at least one of our leaves will find a path.
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
Post a video? I mean, I stream it, but maybe we could record it as well. Stitch it together as a full playthrough. Just hide the chat while I do it. You know, when they said upstream, I was thinking like go up a tiny bit, not the other side of the damn map. Yeah, we'll do it. No, can't hurt to try. Ow, much four. Can't hurt to record it, you know. People may like it.
Upstream, upstream, up we go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet?
Amidst the dark, fireflies aglow, pebbles unmoved by the stream's flow. If words yet remain, and love holds to the last, against the world can the small stand fast. If honeyed moonlight may you once more bask. Okay.
Ooh, great! Now give it here, and
Oops.
Paimon will toss it into the water!
Show all the 5 stars? All right. Well, I think we're in for another like 3 years of cutscenes, so hold up. This was a great suggestion, Zhao. Seems like the idea of getting involved has grown on you.
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard.
You should try writing a poem too,
I
Zhao.
have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
Release in the water! Look, it's like a little boat. Merrily, merrily down the stream. Life is but a dream.
Thank you,
We should
Paimon.
probably
We
pick
needed
up the
that.
pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
I mean, the main 5 star that I utilized would be Ayaka and Nikita.
What's this? You two having a private chat?
Damn right we are.
No,
You just get
it's
involved.
nothing. I just hope this isn't all in vain.
Some time ago, in a team far, far away.
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch the tent.
It's an inspiration walk. There's no need for all that.
Okay. Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe and see if I can't scavenge
I
any firewood or food while I'm at
Would
it.
imagine, but
Wait,
if it's based off of New
It
Valette,
means survey the
probably want
environment
more
and
hydro.
plan our route forward. It's the foundation of all operations while out in the wild.
I don't know what floor 12 looks like
Are
this
all
time around.
inspiration walks in Mondstadt this complicated? They're acting like this is completely normal. Am I the weirdo here? In that case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Oh, okay then. Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk. Should I mention the scenery? The weather?
Very well. Then leave the camp to me.
So, Singcho, do you, go on inspiration walks often?
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home. So I head out for a stroll.
Waiting.
Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure.
Does floor
when you
12 still
can.
have the fire crab on it?
Cool.
Also,
Oh,
futile, hate the
over
meal,
there,
instinct show, cookie,
firewood.
official, Mona Bennett, strongling. I mean, that's plenty of characters that could do it. That's not a question there. I can't view my own party right now. Arrgh. Yeah, so let's see. We've got 11,000 primos plus 14 free wishes. And then what's that? 10, 12 more right there? Almost 13 more?
Time to act.
So we've got quite a few wishes ready to go.
Body and mind. Time to act.
Collect wood nearby, but I don't see where I'm supposed to be collecting it from unless I have to kill those things. Oh, I do. Okay.
No, my sword! Witness the power of Fuwa! Huh?
Final warning.
There we are. Give me welcome moon, please. And if I had money to spare right now, I actually would like to do that kind of stuff. I'm still paying off my motor for my car, unfortunately, which is not fun. I still have like another month before I have spare funds again. I can actually like start buying games and such. Spend money on Tulaka now. And nothing. So are you still getting the daily amount for it? Like you still have months left for it, or is it run out?
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago. I was in charge of
Really hate this dude's
surveying
voice
and
as well.
mapping.
Oh? You sound like a character from an adventure novel. Charging across the world, sword in hand.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as
Dude, you have a
amazing as all
chocobo
that.
feather on your head. Come on.
If I really run into a powerful enemy, I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
You're too modest, Mika.
On just food
A
and games.
hero is measured not by the
let's see.
blood on his sword, but by what's in his heart. As long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others
So
beats
that
within your
is-
chest, no matter where you go.
I mean, that's not too
or
bad.
what you
120
have
bucks.
achieved, you may be
$120.
called a hero.
That all
Hell,
sounds
just today alone
profound.
on groceries, I
I've never
spent.
even thought about any of that before.
Hello? Are you okay?
You gonna tell me?
Maybe we should return.
50
lest
bucks, I
Noelle
think.
be forced
$50.
to wait on us.
Oh, sure.
You going for studies? All right, enjoy, man. Good luck on your exam. I believe in you. You got this. Noelle! Oh, we're gonna die.
Yes.
But you're back. Did everything go smoothly? Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
No need, thanks. All clear. There's no danger in the vicinity.
Start days double stars. Start now. Oh, if I had money, that'd be great.
Noelle, your cooking is
Have a good one, man.
amazing.
With the currency power,
Every
there's nothing
single dish
to you,
is
but
so
2,000 much.
tasty.
I mean,
Truly
I understand that
astounding.
concept. Back when I was
Never
in
imagined it
college,
was possible
100
to
bucks was a
enjoy
lot
such
more money than
satisfying
it is now,
meal
it
in the
seems.
great outdoors.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since
You
I
would probably have
usually sneak
an
out from
aneurysm if
home,
you knew what my
I just
monthly
grab some dried
expenditures
snacks
were.
to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking
What
out,
are you doing, Is?
you mean running away from home?
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
By no means.
But if you get caught,
I had to
Ooh,
spend
you get
$6,000 on a new motor, and that has made it to where I have no money for
So,
months.
Just don't
You're
get
back.
caught.
huh? Hmm. Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition, you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Huh? Me?
You're always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt. Oh, remember that time when a giant boulder was blocking the road? You cut it in two with a single blow.
Oh? Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do. Finding inspiration.
Miss Hu Tao said something about pocketing our poetic thoughts. But so
There
far,
we are.
all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch. I have
Listen
no
to you
idea what
stream?
to write.
You can write about anything.
What do you mean?
Looking at Core
Listen when I
Lapis,
stream now?
one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk,
Sorry, I
so
had to toss my
bright and
bedding in the dryer.
beautiful, one pauses to consider whether it ever feels the sadness
Will I still
and
have
sorrow
all the
that
energy
humans
coming
do.
in?
So we have to connect our
Yeah.
internal world with the external one?
Exactly.
Should
But
also
that's
probably
just
turn
one
my
of
heat on
many
at some
possible
point.
methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Huh? Wait! I saw her at the gala yesterday. She wrote one of the riddles we answered. Why don't we go say hi?
Talk to the woman on the bridge. To the Hydro Eidolon that's sitting here. Oh, no, got Noelle. Nope. Why are you licking the floor? Stop licking the floor, dude.
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Why, yes.
Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday.
Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Roe.
So, Miss Caliroy,
That is a name.
You from Fontaine?
Nope.
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate.
She's definitely a
It looked
Hydroidal.
fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels.
Amazing. So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
Huh? Are you sure?
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
I'd personally like to hear Miss Callie Roe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something.
The thingy works now?
Well,
What
if
thingy?
you're all in
The internet?
agreement,
Meh.
I've got no
So-
reason not
somewhat.
to join you.
It's doing well at the moment, so I'll take it. But right now we've been doing this for an hour and a half now where we're just doing cutscenes, it seems.
The first team is back, right on schedule.
Huh? The others have yet to return?
Let's blow out.
Let's hurry!
Thank you, Paimon.
We're not too late, are we?
We're super
Just
late.
how far did you all go?
Like 6 miles.
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. 1, 2. Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet.
We made it! Oh, Paimon's exhausted.
Since when do you get tired from flying?
Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast. Oh, not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hands are cramping up.
I'm curious.
Sounds like someone needs to exercise more. Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Yeah, the Hydroidalon thing.
This is Kelly Roe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Look at those eyes.
Hi,
Definitely
everyone.
Hydroidalon. No way she's not.
Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got!
He's not here.
Wait. Xiao? Where'd he go?
He disappeared, obviously.
Xiao, come on out!
Nope, not gonna do that.
Now that we've all regrouped, let's
Denied.
scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co-host.
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hu Tao's always
Did you know
on the
that
ball.
hens also crow?
Anytime, anywhere, she'll
Not
answer
only
your
roosters.
call.
Are the theatrics really necessary? We're already on
If
day
I'm ever out of
2.
cutscene hell, I
Well,
plan
the
to.
opening ceremony is
I meant to do it
over.
on the bridge, but I
But
went too
my
quickly into
dear,
it.
dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Director Who's manner is as exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
Sir Osmanthus, he has joined us.
Boy, now this is a surprise.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Yep, just a
Yes.
bit.
He's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhang Li, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral
Well, that's what we're
Parlor.
calling him, a consultant,
His
huh?
expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic. He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified
Subordinate.
poetry expert. And so, we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Should you
Keith
consider
Silverstein.
me to
I'm
be
sure.
remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, director.
Please don't ever say
Let
that
me
again.
do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too?
It'll be fun.
Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry Gala. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most. That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage.
We'll be fine.
Well, how about this? I'll join in as well. Director Hu Tao, here to help out in your hour of greatest need. What does everyone think?
I think that's a
Naturally,
little
The more the merrier.
unfair.
Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop you from having the chance to enjoy it like the rest of us.
Then it's settled. Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
Me.
Shall I keep track of the score?
Yes.
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
I concur, director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions.
I'm so glad your
Since
mouth
this
moved
is a
for that.
congenial poetry gala, should we not begin with inspiration and finish with friendly conversation? The aim being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
That's a relief. I was so nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty relaxed.
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado, I shall pass the baton to Venti.
No problem. Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air.
As we just
The second stage of our
slowly
poetry
wait.
gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
What? He managed to think of one already? Oh, he seems like a real expert at this.
I mean, he does read a lot.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary tastes? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Ah! Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got something. Surrounded by history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless tenebrous skies ablaze.
Wow! Chaoyun completed the couplet!
I don't understand how this works,
Shinue
but it's fine.
Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair. The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet. One half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene. the other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Seems more like opposites than a couplet, but
I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky. All right then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun, flesh confined to Qingse, spirit striding high on Zheyun's clouds.
I'm assuming this is just gonna go for a while.
Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jade stone, dressed in finest silkwear. Lucent heart still beats within me now.
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
yeah, I'm lost.
A
It's fine.
superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects, truly the work of a skilled poet.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk.
I'd like to start the next couplet. Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup? What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet?
Sure.
No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them. But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
Gotcha, big goose.
North beyond the Starfell Lake,
Oh.
south across the windswept plains, just for berry squeezed and mint infused. No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local
rare
plants
she
that
gets
may
to
be
talk.
found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
Does this mean I helped?
You saved the day. Thanks, Diona.
Hey now, Zhongli, don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take the heat. Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart. Still, it soothes the human heart.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin? This is a hard one to match.
Ellipses. I've got it.
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dream. Does that really match?
Sure it does.
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingxin?
Sweet dream is a type of dessert.
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're amazing!
Is that what we're going with? Sure. Actually, we sleep peacefully at night because Zhao's there to protect everyone. Just disappears.
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Points for me, points
windy
for
out.
thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Oh?
Go
In that case,
bananas.
why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens, full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate with cuboids of meat.
Huh? What the?
Start talking about tofu, huh?
We have ourselves a pedant's couplet. The two halves have no thematic connection. Yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
She knew what she was doing.
Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in 2 styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lots. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pot.
Huh?
I agree.
So that's a pedant's couplet. Paimon thinks she can do that too.
Don't try.
I thought of one. Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny.
That's it.
Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
Huh?
Now that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically 1 word too long.
Aw, crap. You done messed up, bud.
In that case, Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh, this Mondstadter's got talent.
I'm so relieved I at least managed to get one.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of Clear Springs.
Does anyone have any idea what's going on here?
Wow, Noelle came up with another one. Come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it.
Why don't you try it, Paimon?
Do you really think Paimon has what it takes?
Time to get pedantic. Match each word one by one and you'll be fine.
Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of Clear Springs. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm.
Great job for some reason
What?
I don't understand.
Really?
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after all.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
In high spirits, the laughter and couplets continue late into the night. As the host declares the day's events over, the crowd reluctantly disperses.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
Nope, didn't hear a single one.
I really enjoyed myself too. Oh, I never knew Leo's couplet poetry was so much fun.
You were amazing today, Noelle. You did so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon never could have thought of that.
Kelly Rowe?
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're getting tired.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks
She's
for
not
asking.
fine. Remember, they say they're fine.
I do have a question
They're
I'd
not
like
fine.
to ask. Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I've read it before.
I haven't actually read it.
My dad told me this story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
Oh, yes. The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land. The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand human love and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so,
She ran away?
I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
So that would be a no.
Oh, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man. But he never stopped believing that the fairy was real, and not just a dream.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So, what do you guys think of the spring fairy in the story?
Are you the
she
spring
made
fairy,
a decision
Calirode?
with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't hope to understand why she left. It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again?
Yes,
If she ever had
Calirode, you
another
should.
Chance?
Now? But isn't he an old man by the end of the story?
Isn't it a bit late? What if it just led to more regrets?
Then she has regrets. That's all.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm being too pessimistic.
If Paimon was that boy... Actually, Paimon would definitely want to see the spring fairy again, no matter how old Paimon got. After all, she's the love of his life, right?
Yeah, probably not.
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here. Are you coming up with more couplets? Need my help?
Nope. Not quite. Trying to give Calirode advice.
If you get involved, you'll only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us.
I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities, Paimon. But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme is freestyle poetry.
Do we have to share our own poems with everyone?
Yes.
That's right. If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to register for Venti's Poetry Cram class. Also,
Yeah, he's probably gonna need that.
Oh, me too.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this freestyle poetry exactly? Aren't there any requirements at all?
it's as free as the winds that blow. And there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, form, content, or anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to put it into poetry. Give it a try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts.
Whoa, that's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide which way to go. Our travels, or maybe all the food that the travelers cooked for Paimon. Will you come too, Calirode? Paimon wants to see what you write.
She's not gonna write anything good. She's gonna talk about the boy that she needs to go see. Oh man, Gramps. I wonder who Gramps is.
My nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems and bid you all good night. See you tomorrow.
Tears Among the Leaves. Quest completed. Heart of the Deep. And she's gone. So we've been going for an hour and 45 minutes, and most of it's just been cutscene. Just need to put that out there. Alright, let's see what this is. Might as well grab some silk roses while we're here. Silk flower, sorry. G. Ding G. No, it shouldn't be too difficult. What you doing, bud? Just let me see what this thing is. Yes, we're interested. Let's see what the game is. At 100 pace around rides, players can throw darts, hitting any spot on the holding pots with darts will award points. Holding the throw button will allow you to aim, release to throw the dart. Hit as many holding pots as you can within the time limit to score points. Okay, well that seems easy. Yeah, let's try it. Of course, it's not ready yet. The ring red special item created by the organizer. If thrown darts pass through the ring to hit a holding pot, the score gain will be doubled. This is kind of terrible. Alright, well. I don't think I really like this game. Just gonna put that out there. Because of the book and primos? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Just do it all, get it done. Guess we'll do it real quick. That's all. I see. Like we've already hit max points, so. And it takes a while to do. That's the worst part. Like, let's see. Oh, we are doing quite well. Yourself, Sophia? Consuming pot. Blurple, huh? Consuming pots are special holding pots created by the organizer. It will constantly move and, when in motion, will touch other holding pots and store them within itself. Pots thus consumed will not grant you any points. Okay. Oh, that just sounds annoying. Oh, missed that one. Well, that's convenient. Oh, we've already got enough points, huh? Oh, that was quick. I believe that's all that I can do for now. Yep, of course. Yep. No. Oh, that's quite a bit of stuff. 70 primos, man. And that gives us just enough to do... Oh, that was it? Oh, that didn't take long to get that, now did it? Give me 1 sec, quick
To
restroom
survive
break.
hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
And we're back. Okay, so,
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
Alright, well, we've done all that, and I'm probably pretty close to my 60, aren't I? 147? Alright, good to go. Let me grab my daily commission rewards. And I think it might be time to do our Spiral Abyss. Oh, today's Monday, isn't it? For whatever reason, I was thinking it was not the new week yet. So that's good.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Which means we can come here, grab this, start to do our weekly stuff. Let's go to our teapot. Oh, we'll take Devon on real quick. Confront Storm Terror. Hey, remaining attempts, yeah. Damn it. Time the ammunition domain for the non-existent Sino. Isn't he coming up soon, though? I thought someone mentioned that he was coming soon. Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong.
Everyone hold hands. Dissipate. Allow me.
And just like that.
Committed to memory. Get with me.
Maybe I shouldn't have used the jellyfish, but it's fine. It's on Kuching. You can take a look. what type of Sino are you going for, though? Are you going for main DPS, or are you going for a support build? What's your plan there? DPS, I know. All right, so in that case, we're looking for primarily Thundering Fury, focusing on mainly attack, right? Extra damage bonus with attack percent, nice. Why Elemental Mastery? I guess Elemental Mastery works with double crits. That's good. Crit. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna be pretty stacked. You've been farming for quite a while, haven't you? I would say the only thing I would... No, I guess crit damage works. Yeah. I'd say he's gonna be pretty damn good once he comes out. Or once you get him, I should say.
The publishing house has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
Our bond is strong.
And do you have a weapon form? The like the Staff of the Scarlet Sands or Primordial Jade Winged Spear, or not yet? We're gonna see about recording our Spiral Abyss attempt for an actual video. I don't know how it'll go, but we're gonna try. I have to come up with a thumbnail for that. That'll be interesting. Oh well. Heal yourself up, sweetheart. Ready to test your skills?
Why, yes! Yes, Poppy, I am!
Our bond is strong.
And he's on to his next phase. What's the primary set of Skyward Spine? I don't think I'm familiar with that one. I really need to get more 5-star weapons one day. One day when I have money to waste, I will. Me? Oh, my camera overheated. Okay. Interesting. It's been a while since I've had to deal with that. Guess I need to get a fan for that again. Because right now that fan is in use somewhere else. Alright, let's take on good old Ajdaha. Actually, it's surprising that it would have overheated, but it is pretty warm.
You dare
But we have been going 2 hours, which I'm surprised that Mediacom has actually survived this long.
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Face me!
There it is. Now get out of there.
There is no atonement for a 1,000-year plain!
And get back in there. Hi, yes. You a good puppy?
Today,
We're almost done, don't worry.
Witness your reckoning!
We may have to do Spiral Abyss tomorrow. Let's see.
Allow me.
Oh, that does a lot of damage.
Wind strike.
The enraged earth will not absolve you! You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not. Come, experience an eon of suffering.
And he's just about done. Last one. Now we just stand and wait. Stand and wait, boy. Come on, boyo. Oh man, you're actually doing some damage. And dead. Don't stand on me, that's rude. Get off. Use original resin. I'm guessing it's already up to 72 in here. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Mansion. No? Then why am I not feeling the heat? 840, not quite enough, but that's fine.
This realm is...
Yes, yes. Give me all of your monies. Thank you. Still don't care about my teapot. Realmless teapot. Silver Spine gives energy recharge, base attack, increased crit rate, attack speed, and 50% chance to create. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. We have so many old wells.
If you ever have any questions...
You have left the current Serenity Teapot and will return to your home world. Totally forgot what I was doing for a second there. It's fine. Yeah, we're actually low on mushrooms and everything, but that's fine. Alright, so I still need to buy my thing. My battle pass. Still need to defeat 10 boss opponents, spend all the more, complete domains, complete bounties, requests. We got all the things. Alright, so we're going to remove chat box and webcam. Because we're going to do a recording. Well, you know what? We'll leave webcam. but we're going to remove the chat box for the time being. Alright, so we are on the Blessing of the Abyssal Moon, Converging Moon. After the character's charge attack hits an opponent, the character will receive a 20% elemental or physical damage bonus, corresponding to the elemental or physical damage type of the charge attack for 5 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every half second, max 3 stacks. Charge attack damage bonuses from different elemental types or physical damage are counted independently. Alright, well that's a fun little one that we won't really be using much, unfortunately. Alright, so what do we have for floor 9? Let's take a look at our chambers. So nothing too crazy. We can do double Hyperbloom if we wish. Yeah. Sternish Crabs. We have Pyro we have to worry about there. Yeah, this will be an easy floor 9. So we're just going to go with our usual team here. And that will be Yelan, Kuki, Singsho, and Nahida. And then we'll go ahead with a double Hyperbloom team. So we're going to start off with... I'm always so bad at finding my characters. With Kokomi, Kuching, Kazu, and Dendro Traveler. So let's start. And then we always take our normal and charge attack damage plus 20%. Because we don't really care about healing. Go ahead, use Nahida.
Busted. Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword. Rain outline. Here comes the
Just get all the bursts out. Alright. Floors 9 and 10 are always the easy floors regardless. So.
I see everything.
The main thing is just keeping up with our Hyper Bloom.
Take it easy.
Alright, we're on to the other side. Oh, that's right. We are on the other team now. Get our jellyfish up and then bring out good old Kuching to wreck everyone. We're just using Kazu to keep everyone nice and close for this team because that's the main thing that matters. Oh, one person left, huh? Boop. We're supposed to die from that. There we are. Alright, so we have Chamber 1 complete. On to Chamber 2. And we're going to go with our character elemental skill damage plus 20%. So start off with Nahida.
Our bond is strong. Gotcha. Witness the power of Gawai.
Now, it doesn't really help to have our Hydro here, but it will give us a few more blooms at least.
Out of my way.
Let Cookie heal up here. And also just break through all of the shields. Back over here.
Time to act.
I see everything.
Nahida get her skills off.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
It's the main thing that we use Nahida for, so that way she can have damage go across everyone here.
The wrong test subject.
Scatter. Spring force. Hold the line.
Well, that's not gonna work. Sophia, no, we are not particularly new to streaming. I've been streaming more so for a few years at this point. But I'm just a casual streamer that enjoys his day. Enjoys having fun with people.
Let's move out.
Time to go.
Wind strike.
Rest and leave it. Speed of light.
Looks like my camera's frozen. That's fun.
Incoming. Hey.
So we'll just have to record this section again as well. Not a big deal.
Scatter. Incoming.
So we're just going to stop our recording. We'll bring chat back up. When did you get forgotten epic radiant spin crystals from the traveling salesman? Since Server strategy, spin crystal doesn't exist. What are the chances of it popping up is the question.
Take it easy.
Everyone hold hands.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword.
Shall be punished.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. Our bond is strong.
And get rid of you real quick. Where's webcam? Let's turn the webcam off real quick. Where did you go? Obviously you're frozen, so deactivate. But I think we're gonna call it quits here after this. Things are starting to get a little overheated, which I need to apparently look more into.
As one with wind and cloud.
Hold the line.
Spring forward! Speed of light! Hey! With sword comes shadow. Billowing surge! Propagate! Don't blink!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Germinate! Incoming!
Allow me.
Nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide, baby. All right, and we will leave for now. But we'll do floor 9 again when we have to record. Also looks like my internet's starting to cut out a little bit. So that is where we are going to call it quits for the time being. I do appreciate everyone being here. We should, hopefully, as long as things go well, have more streams coming up again soon. Hopefully this is a good sign that my internet will cooperate moving forward. But until next time, thank you so much for tuning in and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.